And then I'll go ahead and just do the chair because I want to get the steps for the array recorded for you. And so it's over here on the left hand side below the second exercise, that elevation. And you can see it again begins by drawing a circle. And you're not given the option here, but again, if it doesn't give you the option, just choose the first one, set a radius. And then 1450, comma, 6500 is the start point. The radius is just 300, and so that'll make it seem fairly small compared to all these other things. That looks like it's a very small object, but this is the first one you're drawing its real size. That is the size it should be in real life, and so that's normal. Then you simply need to draw some lines either side of that and from the bottom as well. So drawing a line on the left hand side, you see again it will snap to the quadrant, and then you can come up. Yep. Make sure your object snaps on. Yep, yep. Okay, so enter to finish, enter to start drawing a new line, clicking a point and then clicking somewhere above. You'll see in the notes it tells you to draw about a metre above, but really as long as it looks something like this, the line doesn't really matter how long those lines are. I'll just do one more at the bottom. And now using offset, you can see the distance there is 150. So then you need to choose the circle and click somewhere outside, and then the two lines either side, and click to the right for that one, and then this one to the left. And now the horizontal line, I want to offset a different distance. So it's first 650 and then 100. And so to change the offset distance, you need to start the command again. Choose offset again from the menu. Press enter. And so it'll ask me for a new distance. That's going to be 650. Enter. Choose the line. Click somewhere above. And then I could either choose offset again from the menu, or the shortcut is to press enter twice, complete the command, and then repeat the last one. 100 is my new distance, so I'll type that in and then choose my new line, click somewhere above, enter, and then using fillet, this time I'll set a radius. So again, once you choose fillet from the menu, you'll see some different options. So I'm going to this time type R, just like it says in the notes, R and then enter, 50 and then enter to give a radius. And this time when I choose the lines, again just looking at the order, you can see here 0.1 and 0.2 are these points here, so on the side, and then the lower of those two lines. Yeah. No, no. And so then you can see it's put a rounded corner there. And so now I can choose fillet again from the menu, and you'll see it's kept the radius. So it's still at 50, so I don't need to set that each time. And then this time 0.3 and 4. So here, the left-hand side is where 0.3 is, and then that same line again, the lower of those two lines. Again, I can choose fillet from the menu, or you can use the enter shortcut. So this time, 0.5 and 6. So here, choosing the vertical line and then the line above and to the right. Again, fillet from the menu, and we'll choose 0.7 and 8. So again, the vertical line here, and then notice where these points are. You can't just choose anywhere on the line. Zooming in, you can see if I choose to the right, it's going to go that way. I want it to go to the left instead. So roughly where 0.8 is there. And then to finish that off, you need to just trim away the lines that you don't want to get that chair. So again, just following through the steps in the notes with trim on the modify menu, you can see the first points you need to choose are where you want it to cut. So the left hand side and the right hand side, point 1 and point 2. So here, that's point 1, this is point 2, and that's selected those two lines. I don't want those lines to change, so I'm not trimming those lines, I'm using these lines to cut other things. So I've finished selecting cutting edges. That's right, exactly, but now I'll press enter. Yeah, and that lets it know I've finished selecting the things I'm using to cut. It's like putting your blade or putting your scissors somewhere. And logically that's what you have to do when you want to cut something. And now I can choose this circle and it'll cut back to those lines. Otherwise you'll get leftover lines and other things in the way. Okay, so now I want to trim the inside. So I need to use different cutting edges. So again, I'll choose trim from the menu and choose the inside of those vertical lines, these two vertical lines coming off that inside circle. So now I've finished selecting cutting edges. I want to trim my objects now, so I'll press enter to let the program know, and then I can choose the circle and the other line to cut them to those same edges. And then finally, we want to get rid of this line at the bottom. Now, there's no point trimming that, I just want to get rid of the whole thing. So I'll press enter because I want to finish the trim command. And then the easiest way to delete something is to make sure there's nothing running, no command, so it should say type a command at the bottom. And then you can click on anything and hit delete on the keyboard.